All right, everyone. How are we doing? All right, all right, all right. Okay. We are ready to go. We're ready to go. So everyone, if you're coming, how are y'all doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just gonna give a few minutes, okay? Okay, wait a minute. All right. All right, everyone, we are here. Thank you all so much. So, all right, sorry guys, we are running a little bit late, and we're welcoming everyone to the open house. All right, of TIMFA. Everyone wow. Are here. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. We're welcoming everyone. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, guys. The open house. All right, everyone are here. Okay. All right, all right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, my goodness. So how is everybody doing? This is TIMFA USA. And if you're watching us on YouTube, could you please just say hi, that you're here and that you're watching us, and so that we can know. I see there are a few of you, and just feel free and share the link to any of your friends that would like to know about TIMFA USA, okay? Anybody that would like to know about TIMFA USA, we're here. Hey, honey, you are welcome. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So this is open house, and I'm glad, honey, that you joined us. So if you can give me back the whole.
You're echoing.
Am I echoing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still echoing. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So this is open now. Give me back. Am I echoing? I'm still echoing. Okay. It's delayed, but it's gonna stop. It's delayed, but it's gonna stop. Hey, Shay, how are you? Shay Inyan. Am I still echoing, honey?
No, you're good now.
Okay, good, 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 good. So, we are going to, I hope you had your PowerPoint up, honey, before you join, right? Okay, hi, Shay, hi, everybody. If you, am I still echoing? Hey, Shay, how are you? Am I still echoing? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, okay, I know where it's coming from. I know where it's coming from. Okay, let me do, oh, yes, yeah. Okay, I think I got it done. I got it done, okay? Everybody.
Yep.
All right, okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys, but he's gonna stop. So how's everybody doing? This is Open House, TIMFA USA. And my name is Reverend May Victor. And here is my partner, I don't want to say partner in crime, but you know, partner in good things, not in crime, right? So that is my friend. Partner for life. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Partner for life. My partner for life. Could you please introduce yourself? Honey, go ahead. It's okay. We're gonna, you know.
Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sure. My name is Victor. I am the president of TIMFA. If this is your first time hearing about TIMFA,
Honey, we have audience waiting for us. Could you keep going? Keep going.
Because what you're saying is echoing. You are
Yeah,
still
but it's
echoing.
echoing. Don't be so sensitive about it. Let's go, babe. Let's go. I'm stopping it. Keep going.
Okay. Let's just go.
It might be from your end. Do you have anything open? Because I've shut down all mine.
Hold on. They want to hear.
I'm not open anywhere.
Okay, I think we're good now. My name is Victor. I'm just going to provide information on what TIMFA stands for and what TIMFA does. This is what open house is about. Talking about TIMFA product, TIMFA mission, TIMFA vision, and the classes that we offer. Hopefully, for those of us who are hearing about for the first time, the idea of open house is to answer your questions. First of all, provide information and answer your question. Hopefully, you will take it from there and join us. So let me share from my PowerPoint.
From the beginning.
Okay, here we are. This is introduction to MFCC.
And you click from the beginning. Click from the beginning. It's not showing.
I think that from the beginning, honey.
It's not showing slideshow, honey. No, the from beginning thing up there.
So my end is showing we have the beginning of the slide. Can you see it now, the beginning?
No, well, it's showing something different.
Okay. Let me end it. Stop sharing. And then share. Okay. Is it better?
You're not doing slideshow, honey.
Okay, then something is wrong because from here, I am showing a PowerPoint from the beginning. Guys, please, you gotta forgive us. This doesn't happen very often. Um, Okay, can you see it now? The screen, I'm sharing my screen.
You are sharing your screen. You are not on slideshow. That's what we're saying. But you are sharing your screen. We see your screen, but we see your whole screen. The from beginning icon, is it not working on yours?
Absolutely working. Okay. I know what I can do. Um, Slide. I'm a slideshow from beginning. And my whole screen is full. That's what I have. You say you can't see it?
Mm-mm.
Well,
We just see your screen, honey, but it's not on slideshow. We're seeing your screen. It's not on slideshow. Keep going. Mhm. Okay, look like it's coming. Yeah. Look like it. Yeah. Then it stops. Go ahead, honey. It's okay here. Go
okay.
ahead.
Um, Sorry about that. This is not the stuff we intended. But this is introduction to Mfcc, presented by Reverend Vic Victor, President TIMFA. If you look on my far right, we have a manual, a marriage and family counseling manual, part 1 and part 2. Those are the 2 steps that you have to go through to be certified as a marriage and family counselor. What is the objective that we try to accomplish? TIMFA, first of all, I want to talk about us. Second, talk about our staff. Third, we talk about the course that I just introduced, how we deliver it, the duration of the course, the resources, and final graduation. So about TIMFA, the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs.
Are you going to next slide? You're still on the introduction to the very first slide.
So my slide is not moving.
Okay, honey, stop sharing. Let me see if I can.
Does that work now?
Try to go to the next slide. Let's see.
I'm moving slides now.
No, it's not. It's static.
You sure it's not yours? Because it's moving on my part.
I'm looking at YouTube. It's not moving. I'm looking at YouTube.
Oh, YouTube will be delayed. You know that.
We got 5 people watching. We are so sorry. We're usually not like this. And I'm not, there's always that day when everything that will go wrong, will go wrong. Thank you all so much for being there. We apologize for the hiccups that we're having at this time. We normally don't have these hiccups, but please bear with us. We're coming. We're trying to bring it up so that we'll be able to make the presentation. Okay, so Only if it's not working, you can just click it out.
I'll end it. You see if
Yes.
you can do that from your end.
No, stop sharing. Let me see. I'm not sure if I can do that, but you can just verbally talk about it. Let me see if mine is there. Can you give me the host, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Your host now.
All right, go for it. Go for it, honey.
Okay, good, good. As I said earlier on, our objectives are talk about TIMFA USA, talk about our staffs, what is Mfcc, how we deliver our courses, the duration, the resources, and graduation. Graduation is our commissioning day. Talk about TIMFA USA. The acronym TIMFA represents the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs. So what we do is everything family. We are founded by Dr. Vic. We're founded by Dr. Vic and my Victor. We are residents, our corporate body is resident in Houston, Texas, USA. We were founded in 2014. As of today, we have trained up to over 6,000 mentors from 40 countries spread across the world. Next slide. Our philosophy is that if we train and prepare one young adult for marriage, we build a building block for restoring the dignity of marriage and family. So we start catching them young. The second philosophy is if we keep one couple together, we help parents to raise healthy and happy children. So we focus on young adults, we focus on couples, and then the third one is if we save one family from divorce, we help a couple to model covenant marriage to their children, their church, their community, their nation. So we believe in the micro, starting from the micro and going to the larger body. Catch them young, keep them staying, and then keep them moving. Our mission is to identify those who have passion for marriage and family welfare and ministry. We recruit them, meaning what we're doing here is part of the recruitment. We give you information on how to train. We empower, which is we help you to decide whether this is for you or not. And then we do training, not just a class. We provide support. We provide practicum. We provide networking. We provide everything you need to train. Our curriculum is 21st century cutting edge curriculum. It's science-based, it's culturally sensitive, it's spiritually aligned. And then we equip you. We're not just training you, we provide manual and materials to do ministry or to do profession. And then we commission. Like graduation is not just graduation for fun fair. For us, is the commissioning phase where we announce you to the whole world and say this one has been trained and certified to provide this service. Next slide. This is our staff. We have a lot of other people who are helping us as volunteers, but these are the paid staff. On my far right and your far right on my far left of the screen and your far left is Cleopatra Majet Lady. That's the program coordinator and program manager for Southern Africa. She covers Namibia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa, the whole of Southern African region. So if you're here and you're wondering, I speak Swahili, I speak Zulu, that will be clear. She will help, and she oversees the rest of our staff. And then we have Tochi Victor. He's the program manager for US. He does our certificates. He does our marketing for online marketing. And then we have Nelson Osadolo. He is the resource manager. If you're looking for our materials, our manuals, that's the person in charge. And we have Kelsey Ihezuku. He is our graphic designer. So some of the things you're going to be seeing, he generates that. And finally, we have Chris Emmanuel. That's the sales and marketing rep. He's also the coordinator for our mental health in essential skills courses. Next slide. So what is MFCC? The acronym is Marriage and Family Counseling Certification. As I said earlier on, we have part 1 and we have part 2 of it. So that's the program that we are offering now. We're going to be offering some other courses later, but that's the certification, part 1 and part 2. We like to encourage you to register for both parts to get your certification. We have premarital counseling education for those who are getting married and who just want to learn about marriage. And then we have termination in counseling. Those are things we are offering. They are all part of the MFCC course. Those 4 things are part and parcel of the certification process. Next slide. MFCC is divided into 2 parts. I've talked about that, part 1 and part 2. Let's keep going. Part 1, let's add a table of contents or what we're going to cover. Intake and gathering information. Everything we do starts from you getting to know your client. The more information you get about your client or patient, the better for you. So we are heavily focused on you knowing your clients and knowing their problem before you even start. So it involves screening, assessment, and gathering information. All those things are done here. You get to know the personalities and you get to know their peculiarities before you go to the next phase, which is understanding marriage. You understanding what marriage means to you, what marriage means to your spouse, and what marriage means to God if you're doing covenant marriage. Those are the 3 parties in a marital relationship: God, husband, and wife. Oftentimes, our meanings of marriage or what we think marriage is not the same. So we start from understanding each party, and then we understand God's expectation, and we merge them together. That is what helps couples to succeed. If we're not on the same page, we're not going to be going to the same journey. We're going to fail. If we think marriage is happy, the other person thinks marriage is children, you're going to have problems because you're not on the same page. We also talk about sources of conflict in marriage. This is one of the things that make us unique. That's one of the unique parts of our program. We don't look at symptoms. We argue a lot. We kind of ask the question, why do we argue a lot? That's the source of conflict in marriage. We talk about communication. If you're doing a lot of marriage and family courses or marriage enrichment online, you're going to see communication conflict. But for us, it's the 4th angle to what we're doing. And then we talk about money. Money and money-related matters is the main reason why people divorce. We talk about intimacy, the oil that lubricates marriage. Intimacy is what runs it, and that's what also kills it. We talk about managing conflict, which is conflict prevention. And we talk about resolving conflict, full-blown conflict. If we can't manage it, we go to the next phase. How do we resolve already happening conflict? We talk about setting boundaries in marriage. That's very essential. There are levels of boundaries, the boundary around the couple, the boundary around the couple and their children, and the boundary around the other party. It's healthy. And then we talk about parenting. Those are the areas that we cover, the 10 sessions that we're going to cover on part 1. Part 2, we now begin to delivery. Part 2 is focused on 3 things: skills, special population, and then it's also focused on goals. So the first thing is personal vision statement. We help couples to craft personal vision statement. We believe that for marriages to succeed, they have to be vision centered. The Bible says that my people perish for lack of vision, for lack of knowledge, for lack of knowledge. If we have where we are going, we tend to go there together and last long. We teach you how to set smart goals. We teach you how to manage money, time management, improving self-esteem, assertiveness, so that both parties can express their opinion and their demand for their needs. We talk about anger management, because that's often an issue in marriage. We talk about techniques of counseling, how to deliver the content so that your clients will buy. We talk about special population, the single parents, the blended families, those who are grieving, polygamous family, all those come under special population. They have unique problems. They need special skills to address them. We talk about spirituality in counseling. How could we use faith to advance, to help people to continue to stay in their marriage and enjoy it, not just stay. And then we talk about premarital counseling, termination, and then we give you 21 business ideas for counselors. So we're not just giving you certificates, we're giving you ideas that you can use the certificate to accomplish. Like business ideas, ministry ideas, we give you 21. So if you're taking this course not knowing what to do with it, we make suggestions of what you can do with it. Next slide. Our resources for now, for this course, we have 2 resources. The Marriage and Family Counseling Manual, Part 1. The Marriage and Family Counseling Manual, Part 2. And that's what we use for those 2 parts. Let's keep going. For now, these manuals are offered in digital form, so you will receive your copies for wherever you are. Tuition for Mfcc, if you are in the US or if you want to pay in the dollar, the amount for tuition is $250 only. If you're in Nigeria, your fee is 120,000 naira. It's not, it doesn't quite align, we know that, but that's what we think would work. In South Africa, you're paying 3,750 rands. In Cameroon, 135 CFA, that's 1,000 there. In Ghana, it's 2,000 Ghana cedis. If you are in Kenya, it's 33,000 Kenyan shillings. So if you want to bypass all these things, just pay in dollars, and we wouldn't have to do conversion. Next slide. Instrumental payment, you can pay in 2, if you're doing 2 installments, you pay 50% before class starts, and then you pay the remaining 50% within 3 weeks of the starting of the class. So that makes it easy. So 3 installments, you pay 33, 1/3 before class, 1/3 2 weeks into class, and the last 1/3 is paid before the last day of class. So we make these things easy for us. If you really start paying before the class starts, it makes it a lot easier for a lot of people. Next slide. The duration of the class. Part 1 lasts for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of classes. In part 2 is 2 weeks. So together it's a 30 days or 1 month program for you to be certified as a marriage and family counseling or counselor. Takes you 30 days. Mode of delivery, we do it on Zoom, and we give you Zoom link to join us on Zoom, and then we stream on a private panel or platform on Facebook. So if you miss the Zoom for any reason, or if you want to review the class, you have 2 opportunities. One, come to class and listen to it. The other one is you have access to the Zoom record or the Zoom stream to review all the way to the day of taking your exam. You have that access. Next slide. The Mfcc Part 1 and Part 2 exam. There are, I think, 25 exam questions that is given online. You have to pass. I think you have to make 85%. 85% to pass. But don't worry about the exam. If you come to class, we give you the answers to the exam. We're not in the business of failing people. We're in the business of making sure that you learn the content. So if you come to class, listen to us, you will pass. A lot of people pass. So, but there is an examination attached to it. That's the process of certifying that you have gone through our program. That's what we're doing, that you know the content that we are providing. So if you don't come to class, more than likely you will fail. Next slide. We issue certificates in personalized manner. Let me talk about the certificate first. If you look at that, that's the sample. Beautiful, beautiful marriage and family counselor. And if you look at that, it's offered by the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs USA. We do put that USA for a reason. That's because we are also constituted as an entity in other countries. We have entities in South Africa, we have entities in Nigeria, we are constituted in other countries, but the certificate comes from our parent organization, which is the Institute for Marriage and Family Affairs USA. That's the certificate. On my left is the personalized banner. I did tell us that one of our mottos or mission is to announce you, to commission you, to say you've taken our course. One of the ways that we do it is by offering the personalized banner that announces that you have either registered for the course and that you have graduated for the course. So we tell your sphere of influence, we'll give you tools to tell them, I'm taking this course now. And then another one, I've graduated from this course. So they don't say, Paul, I know, or James, I know, who are you? So they know when you started and when you ended. And they also know that we are behind you. We are standing behind you. Let's keep going. So 21 business ideas. We're going to expand those ideas. These are things that you can do with our certificate. It doesn't mean you have to. We are offering suggestions. Just in case you're blank, I'm wondering, what do I do? There are 21 of them that we're going to share with you and also offer some recommendations based on what you're doing. A lot of these can be combined into one platform. Whatever you're doing, you can add this to enhance what you're doing with our certificate. But this prepares you at least to begin to venture into these 21 business ideas. Okay, next slide. Is that it? And then from here, And then we talk about graduation. Right now, we have graduation set in Johannesburg. That's in November 11th, 2022. There will be graduation at the City Hall in Johannesburg. And then we have another graduation on November 26th at the TIMFA Family Center. That's the home of TIMFA in Nigeria. So this will be done on site at our site. The other one is done at the City Hall. And we will also have a third graduation online for those who cannot go to Johannesburg or Nigeria. So if you are from the students from Indonesia, for instance, we have students from there in the last class. You will be doing the online class. If you're from the US, we're not having any on-site graduation in the US this year. So you would also join the online class. Next. Okay, these are some pictures of our graduation. And then we have a new course that we are offering, the before and after you say I do. This course is exclusively for courting couples, those who are exploring the idea of getting married and spending their life together. And now, this is not just for those who are courting, this is for parents. A lot of parents have paid for their young adults to take the Mfcc courses before. This course is now created for not those who want to be counselors or mentors, but those who want to dive into the subject of marriage. So if you are a parent, this course is for your young adults. You're not just sending them to Harvard, you're not just sending them to Bangkok, to all those universities to get academic knowledge. Send them to the School of Marriage. So they are not just being one-dimensional. They are having a balanced life. Look, we spend 1/3 of our life in career. We spend more than half of our life. For most people, about 80% of their life is spent in marriage. So you see the incongruence, so it really doesn't make sense that we spend all that money for career for 1/3, and we spend no money for marriage that is going to last for more than 80% of our life. So invest in this, prepare your young ones so that they can be ready for marriage, family life. Let's keep going. Okay, thank you. This is Tim Victor, as they then wear. Hopefully that's what we are still today. Thank you. That's all my presentation. If you have questions, we will take your questions now. Thank you. Thank you. Questions? I know a lot of us are on YouTube. If you type in your question, we can answer them now or later. I mean, are you logged on YouTube? Can you see their question? We can't hear you.
Thank you. So watching us from YouTube, you're watching us on YouTube and you have any questions, please feel free and type your questions. I'm looking in the chat box on YouTube. Okay, we're so glad that you came. Dorothy Immaculate, thank you so much for logging in. Dr. Paul, thank you for logging in. Mira Talk Show, we're glad you're logging in. So Dorothy is asking, are the certificates accredited? As in, can one use them to get employment in USA? Honey, did you hear my question?
No. That's not
okay. Dorothy is asking, are the certificates accredited? As in, can one use them to get employment in USA?
Okay. No, no, our program is not designed for employment. Our programs are designed as a professional
Certification.
development course. That's what we do for those who are
Yes.
in ministry already that are looking to enhance their ministry. For those who are answering the call, who are in NGOs, who are advancing their purpose in life, their vision in life, that's what our certificate is designed. We're in 40 countries. There's really no way we can accredit you in every of those countries. No, programs are not designed for that.
Mm.
We're in Texas, but the US, you have so many states. We are not accredited for every
It's
state
not,
for you to be accredited.
besides also, what you're doing is not a degree course, okay? You know, that there is gonna be degree courses that we will offer as far as getting a job using those courses to get, yes, but those are coming. But right now, the MFCC is only a 1-month certification course. And you know it, Dorothy, you cannot study for 1 month and take it to go look for a job. That's why we're giving you 21 business ideas where you can use this certification. In other words, be your own entrepreneur and even, you know, set up your own either NGO or ministry or something where you can also employ people. So it's not for you to go from door to door looking for a job, not necessarily even in the US. This certification is not a license to get to the US. It's not, okay? So it's you have a passion, and then we are giving you pursuit with your passion. We're enhancing what you have already, okay? Sikoliwe, welcome to, we're glad you logged in Nkomo. And then Adeyemi, thank you so much for logging in. I'm not sure if you're still there. Kaneng Ezekiel, thank you so much for being here. Olaniron and Sam and Shay. We're so glad that you logged in, guys. We're asking if you have any questions, please drop it down. We see you, and we definitely, and if you, I know there are some people here just watching, if you can just say hi to us, we will appreciate that. Now, Sam Adeyemi Sami has a question. I would like to remain in the background for now, learning new things with your informative speech and lecture series. Okay, Adeyemi said he would like to stay at the background, you know, and that's fine. You know, if you want to stay in the background, but we like for you to come up in the forefront instead of staying at the background. You know why? Because we believe that you got a lot. You have a lot to offer, a lot of resources. Would love for you to come up to the front burner and not at the back burner, okay? So that we can rub minds together, you know, work together, partner together. The family space needs every one of us, Okay, okay, Akin Allen says, kindly redisplay the business ideas, please, and I will do that. And Ademi said, I'm still online with you. Thank you so much. And Shay says, where exactly is the graduation taking place in Nigeria? So guys, because of these questions, I will go ahead and share the screen again so we can redisplay for the purposes of those who have asked those 2 slides. Let me share those 2 slides, okay? Go back. Okay, so here's the 21 business ideas for TIMFA counseling, all right? So we have, you can, you know, international matchmaking, the youth and adolescent summer camp organizer. You could be an exchange / cultural visitor bureau. You could set that up in your locality. You can also be an adoption foster, be a multiple slash step families counseling. You can do that, counseling, you can do that. That means a blended family counselor. You can also, do corporate consulting on work and family balance. A whole lot of corporations are looking for some people that will be a consultant to their staff, because they know that their staff can be more productive, especially their senior staff. So most corporations are investing in that, and you could be a consultant for that. You could also work in become a geriatric or hospice counselor. You could do grief and trauma counseling. As a matter of fact, I'm just, somebody just left me a message on WhatsApp, and that was one of our old students that said, you know what? I just lost my dad 2 weeks ago, and I'm mourning and grieving the loss of my dad, but everything you taught us in the grief and loss class, that is what is helping me to go through this process. So, but you too can take that course and become a grief and trauma counselor. You can also be an education career counselor. You could be a school counselor, okay, or consultant. You could also be a premarital educator. Premarital educator, you could be that go-to person, either in your community, in your church, in your area or sphere of influence. You could be a you could do marriage and family enrichment. The knowledge that you get from this course, you can set up marriage, couples banquet, couples dinners, couples marriage seminars of every sort. You could also be a pre and a post-divorce counselor. You could be the matchmaker, cross-national matchmaker. You can also set up a crisis hotline and management hotline. So that way you will be the go-to person for resources, okay? You could be a youth and adolescent counselor, a research writer, a family welfare advocate, a parent-child welfare consultant. You can also be a mental health family therapist. Now, some of these business ideas, you might need to take extra course, like the mental health family therapist. We have another certification that you have to take. It's a 4 or 5 month certification. When taken together with this Mfcc, will really put you at a very good space to become a mental health family therapist. You do know, guys, that a lot of people have, since the pandemic, have been suffering many and a lot of mental health issues. Okay, and then you can also be, digital media consultant. You could, blogging, vlogging, and all of that, magazines and stuff like that. So these are the business ideas. Now, somebody's asking, where are the graduations gonna take place? Okay, we got 2 graduations. The very first one is taking place at the City Hall in Johannesburg by Kempton Park in Johannesburg, okay, in South Africa. Then another one, and that will be November 11th. Then on November 26th, another graduation on-site girls night. Well, it's in Ogun State, okay? It's in TNT Family Center, Ogun State, Ofada, Mowe, Ogun State. So very, 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 very close to Lagos, but of course the address is Ogun State, and that's where it's going to be holding. And then we have, for people coming outside Ogun State, or even coming outside Lagos in other states, we are now, we've isolated 2 hotels of different cadres that people can lodge in, if they need to, okay? We've isolated different grades, we have 2 hotels, and of course, at the center, the venue of the graduation, there are 5 rooms, 5 lodging rooms available for rental for that night, 2 nights, and stuff like that. So accommodation is available. You just have to pay the accommodation for on your own. And of course, you pay for the transportation. We have a lady that has just paid to, to come to graduation in Nigeria, from Kenya. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I hope we answered your question. I'm going to stop the screen sharing now. Okay. So do we have any more questions? Good job, guys. Those were some good questions you've asked. Any more questions? Any comments? I mean, I hope Akin Allen that we got you covered, and Shay, I also hope that we got you covered. Okay, thank you all so very much. Honey, you have a closing word? Those were the questions that have been
Great
asked.
question, great participation, and for those who may watch this after this broadcast, you can still ask your questions and we'll take it as we receive them. So a lot of people wonder, are we a scam? We're not a scam. That's really why we're doing this. We've been in existence for 10 years now. We have a lot of mentors, 6,000 cut across 40 countries around the world. The farthest of them is probably Indonesia.
45.
No, we've trained people from Australia. So New Zealand, we've had a student from New Zealand. So
yes,
we are cut across the whole nation. We used to travel from country to country, but with COVID, we do a lot of online training. And by the grace of God, we are progressing into TIMFA University, Christian University. When we get there, you will be part of that journey. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all. Spread the news. This is not just for you. Share our video with those who are interested in developing their calling and their vision, especially those who are in ministry or nonprofit organization. We train you to be a leader of people. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you, everyone. If you're still there, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. And thank you for coming. Thank you so much. And we will see you. We hope that you will register. And for most of us that are watching, I know you've connected with us on WhatsApp, or connected with us on Facebook, or through the email, or through our group. So please connect with us. Connect with us. If you're on a WhatsApp with us, we're the next. Oh, we didn't even talk about this, honey. The next class, because we just finished the autumn one yesterday. Okay, we just finished yesterday. Turned out about 40 students. Okay, so the next class starts October 10th. October 10th. Make your payment and join us for that class. And that class will be the last class for the year. The last class for the year. But if you said, you know what, I want to start now, I don't want to wait. I just have the time now and I want to start this class. The course is also 100% on our website, and you can take the whole certification course on our website. Okay, you can check us out at www.timfa.org. TIMFA is TIMFA.org.
Yep.
www.timfa.org. You can check us out there. The course is fully, operational, functioning there. There are some students that say, you know what, I can't join the class. I just want to do it at my own convenience, at my own pace, whenever I can. So if that's you, you can just go online and purchase the course and take it, or you can pay in your local currency, like we have mentioned, those currencies we mentioned, and we will give you a manual access. Either way, you can take it. But if you want to join the community, of students, then you can join us by, paying, and then we add you to our class on WhatsApp, okay? So thank you guys for listening, and God bless you all. All right, honey,
God bless you. Bye-bye.
you is one. Bye.